I didn't want to see the center, so I'm going to go back to Zoom 6. Have you ever used the button called Window before? Okay, so go to Window. Now, I'm going to look at this graph right now. Look at this graph with me. I kind of want to see from like here to here, and I don't want it to go this far down. So what if I change it to like -3, +3 on the left and right? That's my domain on the left and right. My range is up and down, and I'm going to be going down to like -6 and a little bit higher. So I'm going to go to my window. I'm going to change my left side to be about -3. That's my x minimum. My right side is my x maximum, that's 3. That x, SCL, that's x scale. That means I want to tick mark every one, that's fine. I'm going to go down. My y minimum is going to be like -6 maybe, and my y maximum, maybe we'll put that at like 3. I'm going to hit graph again. Okay, window literally means window. So if you've got a graph that looks like this, if you ever graph something and it looks like this, look at my hands, Michael. Okay, so you got a graph that looks like this, right? And you see nothing on your screen. Do you remember where it was right here? What if you're over here? What does your screen look like? The parabola's over here. What does it look like if I'm just looking here? Looks nothing, right? There's nothing over here. So I have to open it up to see where the parabola is. Oh, it's there, and then kind of condense it in here. If you use the zoom in or the zoom out technique that Michaela was talking about, it zooms in or zooms out of the 0, 0 mark. So if you have something that's focused around the 0, 0, it's perfect. But if you don't, and you have to change where your window is, it's literally deciding like, ooh, I want it here, here. There we go, that kind of thing, okay? All right, now you can figure this out just by seeing on a graph right here. We already know that the answer is -1.5 and +1/3, but I'm showing you how here. Hit second calc. 0 is another answer, or another way to answer a quadratic equation. It's equal to the zeros. It was the second and then this button right here. See, it's like the second button and then the trace button has like that blue stuff on top of it. So if you had 0, now watch me first before you do it. Your calculator should say left bound right now. And we're not going to do both of these, but look up. If I want to find this one, calculators are stupid. They're super stupid, which means that my calculator doesn't know what I'm talking about when I say I want it to find the zeros. Here's a 0, here's a 0. And it's saying, what's the left bound? That means that it wants me to decide which 0 I'm talking about. So I'm going to just click on something that's to the left of it. And I'm going to go up and click on something that's to the right of it. And then it says guess, just in case there's more than one thing in there. And there it is. My 0 is 0.3333333 or 1/3. You can do it on both of them. It's a pretty easy way to solve these types of problems, or to check and see if you're right every single time. Okay, let's go back to factoring. We're going to try another example. Is that too fast on the calculator? We'll practice a few times. That was a little fast. Okay, you want to go back to trying it one more time?
Just the last step,
Okay,
the left bound.
so let's say that we've got it on this graph. Everybody with me?
Told me error. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody know their lefts from their rights in here?
How do I do that?
Okay, so let's try this one, everybody. Look up. We're going to try to find this one. Where is the left side of this? Is it on the top or on the bottom?
Tom.
So I first hit second calc. I'm picking 0. Oops, second calc, 0. It says, where's the left bound? So I have to use my over arrow, and I'm using my left arrow to walk along the line. And I need to be on the left side, so above it. And I hit enter. Right bound means I have to be below it.
It's not letting me go.
Were you hitting left and right arrows, or were you hitting up and down arrows?
Left and right.
Okay, I'll come help. Hit enter on your right bound. Then you have to just get close to it. I just always just stay at the same spot. Hit guess. And there it is. -1.5, 0.
Oh, I got it now. When it says, yeah, just put in.
Yeah, enter.
This is good.
So I think I got it, but on the guess, I just go.
Yeah, I was like, this button says guess.
This will confirm any answer that you want to know is right. It is also really helpful when you have a complex problem, when it's like, hey, this ball got shot into the air, and when is it at its peak? You can actually find the minimum and maximum on your calculator, find zeros, stuff like that. All right, example 2. Let's do 10x squared plus x minus 2 equals 0. All right, so you're going to try to factor this with your partner. The answer you should get is negative 1/2 and 2/5 are the two answers that you should get out of this. Try it with your partner. When you guys are both done, also try it on your calculator and make sure you're comfortable with the calculator working that way. Talk to each other.
Oh, no, yeah.
You say negative 1/2?
What?
Say negative 1/2?
Yeah.
Well, this is,
Ten negative
oh, this is,
five, and then 2 negative